As they head through 3 and 4, heads up, foot down, it's time to put the power to the ground. At the VP Racing Fuels Making PowerPoint, the DIRTcar Nationals finale is green. As they roll through 1 and 2, oh, we got Rick Laubach in close to the wall over there in turn 2, but everybody straightens it out in the meantime. Jimmy Phelps able to take the lead away. Shepard, Williamson, Mahaney, McLaughlin, Peter Britton, Demetrius Drelos, Mark Johnson, Kyle Coffey are your top 10. We are back to green. And Jimmy Phelps gets a great restart once again. And that outside lane trying to make it work is Adam Pearson as he rolls back around the top side of Shepard. And Brent, you were just talking about that outside lane. Looks like Pearson's got it rolling early on. As Jimmy Phelps continues to lead the way over Adam Pearson. And then the battle of Mats behind them as they go after Pearson. A good 3-car tussle right there. It's got to make Pearson feel good to run. It's so good against these 2 drivers behind him.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he does. You know, the series is a tough deal. And there's a long learning curve that he's gone through to get to this point.
He will be on the tour full time this year as they hit the back straightaway. Jimmy Phelps has already checked out on the field here. Lap number 3 on the board. Do you think Jimmy Phelps is maybe pushing it too much too early here?
You know, they say that if your car's really good at the beginning of the race, you better be careful at the end. I think that Jimmy's got a comfortable lane here. I think the car is well underneath him. But watch that 21 car. If he finds that outside and gets to the front, we're going to be in trouble here for the way the car is handling its Matt Shepard. And you know, he'll find better ways to make that car better as the race goes on, like nobody else.
And you know, that's that second car that they brought in from earlier this week. They had some brief conversations with them. They said they took a lot of parts and pieces from the old car, put it on this one, and look at the difference in the speed of both cars.
Yeah, it definitely changed his weight when he switched cars, but I still don't feel like he's really super comfortable yet.
Good battle here going on between Britton and Matt Williamson, and that outside lane for Batman seems to be pretty good. I think Williamson's a little stronger on the bottom though right now.
Yeah, we got 2 guys that run the outside really good, Larry White and Stuart Friesen, as well as Max McLaughlin. Those guys have found the outside, they're pretty comfortable with it. But I don't see where one lane is much better than the other. They look pretty equal.
We continue to watch Larry White work around the outside lane. Of course, Larry White doing what Larry does, doing the outside lane in turn number 3 and 4. Now, should you think that Larry's running it too hard too early, or is he just doing what he does best?
Well, most guys I talked to said 300 should be okay. We may be seeing something where one guy's on a 400, one guy's on a 300, but I'll tell you what, he's coming fast. It's almost impossible to go outside that lane and make a pass. And
it could bode well for Phelps, but we got caution over there for Darren Smith in turn number 4. It looks like he's slowed. I'm not sure if he's got maybe a flat tire or something. In 5th of the VP Racing Fuels Making PowerPoint, Jimmy Phelps gets on the gas first, and we're back to green. And everybody going to be fighting for that inside lane right now as Shepard steps out of line trying to make something happen up there.
You know, the only problem with that is if the track doesn't lock down like that, you'll be 3 laps down by the end.
And we got caution out on the racetrack as we got 1 car slowing over there as we get back to green. Jimmy Phelps gets on the gas first and scoots away from the field as Mike Mahaney tried to step it up on the line, and a few more cars towards the back portion of the top 10 are trying that as well. But, Brett, it's just so tough right here to try to make any kind of moves, isn't it?
Yeah, you can see. I mean, even after the long caution, the outside still wasn't favorable, even though a couple guys were trying to dust it off for a while, but I don't see it working.
You know, really, you're right. There's really not much else anybody can do, even though Shepard is closing the gap. But, you know, you see that and you think, all right, well, Shepard's going to get him. Well, he gets to the back bumper. Now what do you do?
Well, you know, one thing I'm thinking about here is that Matt Shepard's not in the points, okay? So he wants to win a race. He's had a terrible week. He'd like to win a race, especially the big one,
right,
being the 50-lapper tonight.
Right.
How rough am I going to be with him? Well, I just watched Olden Dwyer move out of the groove just a little bit, and Jimmy Phelps is saying thank you very much, but he's kind of cramming him. Yeah, all right, here we go.
Yeah,
he's going to let him go.
He did get by, and I believe he'll move over and maybe give Shepard the lane as well, as Olden Dwyer finally getting into the program here, and he does let Shepard get by, and Olden's not going to hold these guys up, I'm sure, as we got caution. Yes. Caution lights are on. Exactly what you were hoping for, Brett, a caution.
That tire is absolutely wore out. I would have to say that, I mean, it probably just came apart.
Well, there you have it, Brett. That's what we were talking about. You know, the tread on these Hoosier Racing tires will just go away. Off of turn number 4 at the VP Racing Fuels making power point. Phelps gets on the gas. And we got another tire down on Steve Bernard's 54 as he has pulled it to the high lane. Yellow lights are back on. People start popping tires. We could see a first-time winner. What do you think as we go back to green, Brett? Blast down the straightaway and ease it through the corner.
Yeah, you want to just get, you want to get
and Shepard's off the pace, Brett. He's got a flat right rear. Yep. Did you hear when Jimmy Phelps came down the front straightaway? I don't even think he was half throttle. So Larry White up at a third and with a really good chance to win this one. Green lights back on. Yeah, everybody is pretty much on quarter throttle right now, Brett, as they head into 5 laps left to go. These drivers are... Oh, and Mark Johnson off the pace. He's got a flat right rear. That stacked up the field. Oh, and JoJo Watson and Kyle Coffey into one another on the front straightaway. And there you see right there in your Dirt Vision camera.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, perfect shot right there. And we will have 5 to go. Jimmy Phelps is still the race leader off of turn number 4. We are back to green. And once again, everybody easing away around the inside portion of the racetrack. Nobody stepping it up on the line.
But you got to remember, he's run the race the way he wanted to. He started on the pole. He got out there, and he never had to overextend his car. Here we go. Yellow.
Adam Pearson, he loses a right rear tire. Racing Fuels making power point. We are back to green. Steady pace into turn number 1. Matt Williamson still in line for this championship as well as Jack Lehner with problems now as he goes to the high lane with a flat right rear going back to green. Wow, Brett. Motions are running high. Jimmy Phelps trying to just get it to the finish here. Looking back through the top 10, Tim Fuller stepping out of line, trying to make something happen towards the back portion there as we head down into turn number 3 and 4.
Another flat.
Another flat right rear. Demetrius Drelos goes down. Wow, I'll tell you what, this is going to get interesting. Now we got green on the air, green in the air, and I'm watching Tim. Oh, and Justin Hares goes down with a right rear. And Peter Britton goes down with a right rear.
Oh, this is...
My goodness.
This is crazy.
This is insane. Wow. And, I saw Jimmy Phelps pull up out of line, too. I thought maybe he had a tire going, but he has still got some air left in that Hoosier. As they come down to the line for green, we are back underway. Everybody kind of sneaking around that inside lane. I'm watching Steve Bernard. He stepped up on the line a little bit towards the back portion of the field, as is Peter Britton, as they head down into turn number 3 and 4. We are going to have white this time, Brett, and I think everybody's just trying to get to the finish from here, right?
Yeah, you can see Peter up there with a fresh tire, knowing that he can go as hard as he wants.
Final time for Jimmy Phelps. And oh, Max McLaughlin is down with a flat right rear tire. Will we stay caution or will we stay green? Matt Williamson down with a flat right rear. Into turn number 3 and 4, yellow and checker coming out. Williamson's going to stick with it. Into turn number 4, Jimmy Phelps is a DIRTcar Nationals champion. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the Baldwinsville Bandit. He is the champion, Jimmy Phelps. Boy, he's happy down there, Brett, isn't he?
Yeah, it's nerve-wracking laps there. 9 laps of just torture.